Hey people, I'm live. Welcome to the Thursday late afternoon foggy stream. And yes, I'm looking directly out into the foggy waters of Lake Ontario. Hello, the 21st century. Hi, and hello, Yogi. And our artistic with a capital C. Hello. Capellan, how you doing? Alan K. Kwan. David Clippard, hello. Yes, that is unfortunate about the Toronto Maple Leafs player, R.I.P. Hey, NASA Transit Kid, how you doing? Toronto's doo-wop music guy, welcome. Hello to Gertish, how you doing? And Schnurtchick and Craig O'Connor. And Paranormal Witness Girl, hello from Florida. Or hello in Florida, I guess I should say. Hello John J. G. Sarawick, how is it going? Darlene Labadie, Dave in Bangor, Maine. Sheena Roberts, hello. Yes, I'm back in Toronto. It's nice to be back. I had a good trip out west. Hello Jermaine, how's it going? Is it raining? It's not raining, it's just really foggy. And it's fairly mild. I think it was 9 degrees earlier. I think it's cooled off a bit. Maybe like 6 degrees right now. Hello Mark MW, hello. John Burke, James Greenwood. It's like a movie scene, yeah. Isn't there a Stephen King movie? The Fog. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne, hello. Michael Wynn, hello. Thank you very much. I am back in Toronto. Back in the T-Dot. Donald and Pryor, yeah, you're welcome. I still have more Vancouver videos to come. And I still even have some more Edmonton videos to come, so keep an eye out for those. I'm just going to try to alternate my Vancouver and Edmonton videos with some Toronto videos, so people know that I'm still a Toronto-based channel. The big smoke, yeah. It does have that appearance right now. Hey, Tom Seeley, how you doing? Hey, Matt D 8282, how you doing? And Picard is here. Warp 9.9, engage. Some of Vancouver's fog followed me out here. Oh no. It's cold in the UK, is it? Patrick NY, hello. I assume that's Patrick New York. How you doing? Richard Robinson, hello. Yes, that's right. It is Thanksgiving in the US, so happy Thanksgiving to all my American viewers. Hope you have a great day. Hey, Alan K. Kwan, $5. Welcome home, Ken. Wow, thank you very much, Alan. Yeah, it is nice to be back in Toronto. I did like Vancouver more than I was expecting, you know. I thought it was a pretty cool city, downtown. I was especially fond of downtown Vancouver. I found it to be very nice and walkable and busy and vibrant and nice and dense. Hey, Whitby dude, how you doing? Thank you very much. Back to Fredericton for you. Hey, Nas. Yeah. Alberta is cold, yes. Well, at least when I was there. I have been there in the summer before, and it gets super hot also in Edmonton, at least when I was there. But it certainly wasn't hot this time. Feels good, Darlene, I guess. Feels good. Yeah, different vibe in Vancouver, that's for sure. Hey, O'Brien Wilkinson, I'm great. How are you doing? Yeah, Toronto's scenic mountains are man-made. The financial district is the closest thing we have to a mountain range here. Vancouver's buildings aren't that tall compared to Toronto's, so the mountains are all they need. Jennifer Gala, yeah, it's pretty neat. I thought it would have lifted by now, but apparently not. That's okay. I don't think I've done a really foggy live stream, have I? Maybe I have once. Did I ride the SkyTrain? Yeah, I did. Not as much as I wanted to or was planning to. I just rode the Canada line, really. That's the only line that I was able to check out. That's the one that runs from the airport to downtown. James Greenwood, I guess not. I did hear some horn honking. I guess that's just human nature, right? There's just not as much congestion, I guess, in Vancouver, so people are less likely to want to honk their horns, or to be angry enough to honk their horns. Hello, watcher. Need a foghorn, yeah. And a leghorn. So I just left Megan, actually. She just caught the GO train back to Guelph. She had a great time. She didn't want the trip to end. She's still in travel mode, whereas I'm kind of glad to be back home. And I have a couple other neat videos coming up where we weren't in a city. You'll find out what those are soon enough. Not my usual style of content, but I thought it was worth recording at the time, so I thought, why not? And they're just shorter videos. They're not my usual length. Hello, Gustavo. Thank you very much. Hey, Chuck Diamond, thank you, and happy Thanksgiving to you and to any other people who are celebrating today. Yeah, she was very excited to see Bonsai. That's the main thing that was drawing her back home. Just hoping that Bonsai hadn't forgotten her. Megan's little dog. Hey, Paula Barton, how are you? Yeah, Stanley Park is huge. I never did make it into Stanley Park either. Oh yes, welcome back to Toronto.
I see you.
Yeah, she's probably not going to let go of bonsai all night when she gets back. Yeah, when people did honk in Vancouver, it usually wasn't the long, prolonged honk. It was just a short honk, or maybe honk honk. You didn't hear too much of the honk when people are like pissed off. No, we had no dinguses in Vancouver, that's right. Just one guy who came up to us and warned us about the downtown east side, but he was being helpful. Well, our dingus customer, those are the best. Hey, Hardshot. Yeah, we're just walking north up Bay Street. Just past Scotiabank Arena. Now we're just passing Union Station here. Hey, Sunjit, thank you. Yeah, everybody's trying to get onto the Gardner Expressway to get out of town, or at least out of the downtown. See all the people heading into Union Station. Mobius 5000. Oh, got a frog in my throat. Mobius 5000, I should say. I believe it. I've heard many tales of hour-long journeys to go a few blocks. When you walk north on Bay Street at this time, it's like you're the only person walking in that direction. Everyone else is walking south towards Union. Well, obviously there's a few people walking north, but you know you get the drift. Oh, thank you, Abe. And hello, Colleen. How you doing? Do we do Black Friday? We do. We do now. I mean, it wasn't always a thing here, but you know, any opportunity to make some money, and we eventually copy whatever other places are doing, so we started doing Black Friday here, even though we have our own version of Black Friday, which is Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. That's been a long-standing tradition here. Boxing Day sales and Boxing Day shopping. So now we have 2 days for that. In the States, they don't do Boxing Day though, so I guess we can shop our butts off more than you Americans can. Hey, Chuck Diamond, 20 bucks. Early Christmas presents. Always support your channel. Wow, thank you. Thank you for the very generous support, Chuck. I appreciate it very much, and happy early Christmas to you as well. I guess the Christmas season is officially underway after American Thanksgiving. It sort of kicks into high gear, right? Maybe I will just keep going north. Well, no worries, Dave, and thank you very much. It's just awesome to have you regularly watch my videos and take part in the chat. Wonder. Yeah, Boxing Day is big in the UK. That's where we sort of got it from. One of the British traditions that Canada also follows. Hello, Werner Chan. How's it going? How's life up in Markham?
After these few big cases.
A lot of Suits, that's right. They did film that TV show Suits right here on Bay Street. Hey, Canadian Lady, 10 bucks. Love your videos. Have a great evening. Thank you very much, Canadian Lady, for your awesome support as well. Glad you like all the videos. And I like making them. Kind of looking forward to getting back to recording some new Toronto content. I had to make sort of like a backlog of Toronto videos before I went on my trip, just to make sure I had a video to post every day in case I didn't have time to make one. And it worked out well, and I still have some of those older Toronto videos left that I have yet to post. But I'm going to start making some new ones in the next few days. I'm just sad that I missed the big snowstorm. The very day I was leaving, sitting in the airport is when it started snowing, and I was like, oh no, I'm missing the big snow. Oh well. Alright, let's do the traditional Ken Continuum skyscraper pan. How was the island? Galliano Island? Yeah, it was really nice. Very, very peaceful. Very granola. The people there really take the lifestyle of being away from the city as part of their way of being, you know? I met Megan's sister who lives there, and she was really cool. And she had a little puppy, so that was fun. We were playing with the puppy for most of the time we were there. And we stayed in a really awesome little cabin that she got for us, because she manages a resort there on Galliano. So since she's the boss, she was able to get us a cabin to stay in. And it was really, really nice. Very quiet though, obviously, and very dark at night. Not a light to be found in that place at night.
That could have been handled by you, not a printer. It could have been handled by you by cell phone. It could have been handled. You would have been like that.
Let's stick to Bay Street for now. Hey, Brad Palmer's here. Hello, Brad. Meet any hippies? Well, I guess there are a few. Galliano is right sort of beside Salt Spring Island. And Vancouver Island is not that much further. From Galliano Island, you can see Vancouver Island actually off in the distance. Yeah, I didn't try any fire escapes while I was out there. Hey, Big S, how are you? I just see this giant skyscraper behind there, Scotia Plaza. It's foggy in Whitby too, huh? Yeah? Ida. No, I didn't actually make it to Vancouver Island, no. But we took a neat ferry ride to get to Galliano Island, and that was cool. That was the first time I'd ever been on the ocean. I've only ever flown over the ocean before, so it's kind of neat to be actually on the ocean and see it all in its glory. We were hoping to see some orcas, because apparently that's a common sight when you're going across the Strait of Georgia, but we didn't see any. Oh well. Hey, Michelle Gray is here. Hello, hello. And we didn't make it to Granville Island either. That was a thing we wanted to do, but every day that we thought we would make it there, other things sort of ended up happening and we just never had time to go there. Oh well. Chuck Diamond, that is Old City Hall straight up ahead actually. Big clock tower. It's the original City Hall. I think that dates from 1899. And then the new City Hall was built just west of it, which you might have seen before. Susan, yeah, I could have spent a few more days in Vancouver just to make it out to a few other areas I wanted to check out. But I did record a rain walk, you know, because you expect rain in Vancouver, and most of the days we were there it wasn't raining. It was pretty nice out. And then finally we had a really rainy day, and so I was able to do a very stereotypical Vancouver rain walk video. So that'll be coming up. Hey, Rob Blog, hello in Maple Bay, Vancouver Island. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy some of my content from Vancouver and from near Galliano Island. I never actually recorded on Galliano, but on the way to Galliano. Hello, Leonie. How you doing? Oh, it's good to see people are looking forward to the rain walk. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. I walked through a couple areas of downtown that I never made it to before. I made it a point in that video. So I walked through Yale Town, which is a part of downtown that I wasn't sure I was going to make it to. Chuck Diamond. Yeah, a lot of people agree with you there, Chuck. Johnny also agrees with that as well. He preferred the original sign. Let's look down Bay Street. Toto Roots just recorded a walk downtown. Yeah, if you're in the area, feel free to stop by and say hello. That's always cool. City Hall. Oh, it looks like they have someone with their Christmas lights up over there now. I guess the cavalcade of lights is going to be happening soon, right? Alan, it's not raining. I don't think it's going to. I hope it's not anyway. Yeah, the weather is pretty nice actually right now. It's mild enough. I just have my light jacket. So we're still on Bay Street. Hey, Falcon Scott, thank you very much. Hello, Zahir, and thank you very much as well. Home sweet home. Mike Landry, $5. Hello, hello, Ken, and everyone in the chat. Thank you very much, Mike. Sauce in the heavy here as usual, and thank you once again for your support. The party is officially started when Mike Landry enters the chat. Michelle, you like that West Edmonton Mall video, huh? Yeah? Oh, thank you. That was quite the place. I was so mauled out by the time we finished that video. I was like, let me out of here. Yeah, see Midge Adams is here. I was so mauled out that when I was in downtown Vancouver, the mall there in the downtown is called the Pacific Center, and I thought, should I do a video walking through the Pacific Center Mall? And then I was just like, I just don't feel like walking around recording a mall. So I didn't do it. I did walk through the mall quickly just to check it out, but that was all I could muster. It wasn't that exciting anyway. It's a pretty basic looking mall. It doesn't have the grandeur of the Eaton Centre or the enormity of the West Edmonton Mall, with all of its crazy attractions. Too much mall fatigue, that's right. Yeah, John O'Meara, that's kind of how I felt, you know.
No staff the next day or the 3 days after?
Alright, so we're at Dundas. That guy looked like Zach Galifianakis. The amount of cannabis stores has increased. I saw a thing in the news that was saying that some of them are starting to close down in Toronto now because there's too many. An oversaturation. Did I miss all the slow walkers? No, there are plenty of slow walkers in Vancouver too. Seems like everyone is a slow walker compared to me, so I guess I just have to deal with it. Megan kept trying to keep up with me. She'd have to like grab my arm and go, hold on, I can't walk that fast.
Oh, really?
Chuck, nope, no car for me. I've never owned a car actually. What's happening with the old bus terminal? Still all empty and forlorn. I think it's going to be used as some sort of ambulance or emergency vehicle sort of like station for now anyway. I think eventually it will be redeveloped in some more major way. Peter Grimshaw, hey, that's awesome. That is very awesome. I know where that stadium is. And hey, Steve Mikra, $5. It's Thanksgiving in the States. That's right. And I'm thankful for Ken and his hard work creating great walking episodes all over Canada. Thank you very much, Steve, for the $5 super chat, and happy Thanksgiving to you and all yours. And any other Americans who are just joining the stream, happy Thanksgiving to you. I caught some of Action Kid's live stream of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York today. Afterwards, he told me that that was his most viewed live stream ever. When I caught it, it had about 40,000 people watching live. That's insane. I can only imagine having that many people watching a live stream. Hey, Ari, how are you? Chris Mills, yes, I had a very good trip. I'm not very fond of the airports, I have to say. I mean, I have done it on previous occasions, of course, but this time I had to go through 3 different airports in a relatively short period of time. And yeah, not a fan, not a fan. Airport security, ay, 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 oy vey. It's a bit over the top. Yeah, Falcom, he had about 40,000 when I caught the stream. I'm not sure if it went above that or not. What am I doing for Christmas? I don't know yet, Chuck. Not too sure. Whitby dude, yeah, that's true. That would have been like, way too much. Just regular domestic airport security is enough for me. I got pretty grumpy having to deal with all that stuff. Megan had to deal with my grumpiness. Christmas Village. Yeah, I might check out the Christmas Village. I know Johnny already did a video of that, but maybe once we get another snowfall, if we get another snowfall by Christmas, I'll do a video. The snow here is pretty much all melted now, so I never even got to experience much snow at all, and except when I was in Edmonton. Edmonton had snow. Good times at 717 Bay Street. Hit 100 likes. Nice. Thank you everyone for hitting that like button. And maybe once we hit 200 concurrent viewers, everyone who's new to the stream can hit that subscribe button. And see, we're pretty close to hitting 200. As is tradition.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's Johnny's trademark, right? To say that. Yeah, that's what they say, right? 21st century? That's what they say. Werner Chan, me too. I think Bay Street at night is kind of has a nice, really big city look, just because it's such a long canyon of tall buildings. And Bay Street is not as dead as some people make it out to be. It's fairly busy, especially at this time of day. There's no shortage of people on the sidewalks. And the sidewalks are nice and wide on Bay Street.
Hi there, I'm from Special Olympic. What's the favorite sport? What's the favorite sport? Have a nice day.
Stay on college.
That's College Street. Whitby dude, yeah, I was silent. I think every once in a while a nice silent video is called for. And I did at least one silent video in Vancouver also. That video, my silent video that I just posted, is actually pretty old because that was one of the first videos I recorded when I was trying to build up a backlog of videos to post during my trip. So that one's like almost a month old, so it's kind of good that it was silent because that way there's no introduction letting people know how old it is unless you read the description anyway. That's fair enough, Ida. A lot of people say that. I also get the comments saying it's nice to have a quiet walk just to kick back and listen to, or you know what I mean, just hear all the sights and sounds without some dude yammering over everything. It's like a silent movie. That's right. 100 years later. And most walking channels are quiet, right? Most people don't talk during their walks. Some of the big walking channels are silent. Oh, just had a dingus back there. He was cursing and swearing because I walked past him with a camera. Oh no. That's an old song, right? 21st century? Oh, thanks, Alan K. Kwan. Yeah, Falcom, I've checked out most of those channels. Shavabalan, yeah, that would be cool, you know, that would be cool if all four of us got together. Johnny did do a collab with RM Transit before, and with CJ Hoyle. I still haven't met either of those guys, but I do watch their content. I just watched RM Transit's new video today, actually. That would be cool, James. I would do a collab with Lizzo, Susan. Just have to arrange it, I guess. Action Kid did a collab with her. Wellesley Street. Yeah, Gertrude, I was saying just earlier that he had like his biggest ever audience for a live stream today. Basically as many people as a small city were watching his stream. We're at Wellesley Street. You like them both, James Hall? Yeah, I kind of like them both too. When I first started watching Action Kid, his videos were silent. And I enjoyed those. And then when I started my own channel, my videos were also silent. As were Johnny's when he started his channel. And I think I did my first narrated video in spring of 2019 is when I did my first narrated video. Thank you, Linda Ray. I always say that I tend to think I sound like Kermit the Frog, but apparently not everyone feels that way. Maybe that's why I can do such a good Kermit the Frog impression, though. John Stevenson. Oh, thank you, Whitby Dude. That's just one of those things I like to yammer on about because it's my main area of interest. Like Megan with historical fashion. I can yammer on about buildings forever. Oh, cool, David Clippert. Yeah, I started watching Action Kid when he had about 10,000 subscribers, which is where my channel is now, or very close to it, anyway. Thanks, Chuck. Yeah, Susan, I remember I used to see you in Johnny's chat all the time before you started watching my videos. And then all of a sudden one day you were in my chat and I was like, oh, look who's crossed over. She finally crossed over to the continuum. Yeah, it was awesome meeting you too. We gotta do it again sometime. Thank you, Gertrude, also. I'm glad you found mine and Johnny's channel. Crystals and ghosts, yeah. Hey, Brad Palmer, $5 super sticker. Wow, thank you very much, Brad. I'll add that to the Return to the Burritos fund because I've recently returned to burritos again, as you may know. After a long sabbatical away from the world of burritos, I'm back on the burrito train again. Yeah, I didn't see a lot of burrito places in Vancouver. I know there are some, obviously. I saw some Mexican restaurants and things of that nature, of course, but I didn't see a lot of burrito chain type restaurants. Not a lot compared to what you see here anyway. And I also didn't see a lot of Thai restaurants because I love pad Thai, as some of you may know, and Thai restaurants are a dime a dozen walking around downtown Toronto, but I didn't see very many there in Vancouver. Do you know the Muffin Man? Still dreaming of Boston pizza. And Edmonton is the birthplace of Boston pizza, strangely enough. So I did see lots of Boston pizzas in Edmonton. They're like Starbucks in Seattle. It's like, there's another one and another one. John, what time is it? Well, it is 5:43. That's right, 5:43. Charles Street. Yeah, we got into Toronto yesterday at 6 in the morning. It's when we landed. 6 in the morning. It was a 4-hour flight from Vancouver. And 6 in the morning is not a fun time to arrive in a place after you've spent 4 hours overnight on a plane. So then we took the Up Express back downtown, and then we're going to transfer onto the subway to ride it up to Dundas, which is the closest subway station to my place. But then once we got to the subway station at Union, the subways weren't running into Union Station because of a police incident or something of that nature.
Where's my tuxedo cake?
So there was a huge crowd of people all waiting for the trains, and then they said the trains aren't coming and everyone should find other ways to get to where they're going, like shuttle buses and all that. So we walked up to King Station. The trains were still going that far. But then by the time we got to King Station, there was another announcement that said the police incident had been cleared up and the trains were now running normally through Union Station. So we should have just stayed where we were, right? Ay, ay, ay. Suffice it to say, by the time we got home to my place, it was like 8:45 in the morning. So we had to go to bed because we didn't really get any proper sleep the night before. Fun, fun, fun. Yeah, a red-eye flight. Oh no, I've encountered Muzak. It's the steel drum guy, but he's playing a Whitney Houston song. So here we are at Bay and Bloor. Hey Keenan, I'm doing great. Hope all is well in London. Well, since I'm this far, I might as well walk all the way up to the end of Bay Street. We started at the very beginning of Bay Street, so let's do the complete Bay Street experience. Yeah, very mild today. Yeah, Up Express was awesome. I would definitely recommend taking Up Express to and from the airport. Oh yeah, Susan? Is that a good place? Well, perhaps we will. Oh, is that where Lizzo was? I saw that.
Your videos I end up watching sometime of the streets in Toronto on
Oh,
YouTube.
it might be, yeah.
Might be.
Yeah, there's Johnny Strides and there's myself, the Ken Continuum, so it's probably one or the other, right?
I'm tuning in. I love it.
Thanks. Thank you very much. Thanks. It was just a nice dude who said that he watches the videos of us walking around Toronto. I'm not sure if he watches Johnny's or mine, or maybe both. Or it could have been any of the other local walk-tubers as well, really, if you think about it. Avoid the Thai food at 10 Dundas East. That's right, Whitby dude. The food court there, avoid it, please.
Which is funny, and it was a joke.
Here we are, Yorkville Avenue. Mike Crichton, thank you very much. It's good to be back. Scholar Street. This is the other sort of main drag of Yorkville that doesn't get a lot of attention in videos. It's not really as interesting. Hazelton Avenue is a bit more interesting, I think, and it doesn't get a lot of attention either. And look at this big pile of garbage. Another thing for Action Kid to take note of. It does happen in Toronto. Yeah, the houses are really nice along Scholar Street. Most of them are kind of have other uses now, commercial uses or things of that nature, offices, things like that. $7 million a piece for a house on Hazelton. I believe it. I believe it. Hey, look, there's a little bit of snow left here. I missed the Toronto snow, but hey, we have some remnants. That'll probably all be gone by tomorrow, because we're going to be having mild weather, I think, for the next several days. And this is the end of Bay Street. This is where it meets Davenport Road, and Davenport continues on. Bay Street says goodbye, and looking all the way back down. Took us over an hour. Well, we did sort of lollygag a bit, but if I power walk the whole way, it would probably take about 50 minutes to walk down to the foot of Bay Street from here. I have done that in videos before. Watch out for the yellow snow. John Stevenson, yeah, it's a bit early for us to have a significant snowfall this early in the season. It does happen, it's not super unusual, and we didn't get that much obviously since it's mostly all melted now. Whippy dude, yeah, they shut off the fountain at Berksey Park a while ago. Several weeks ago at least. Hey, Christian Hansen, hello, cheers to you. Frank Zappa for sure. His daughter Moon Unit did that song Valley Girl. And that just recently passed its 40th anniversary. That's kind of crazy. Well, Frank Zappa wrote it and produced it and did everything. Moon Unit just sang in it. She was like 14, I think, at the time. And yes, her name is really Moon Unit. And he has a son named Dweezil. R.I.P. Frank Zappa. Some neat perspectives here from some of the skyscrapers. And I see we just passed 200 concurrent viewers. Hello, hello. To all 200 of you. Anybody new to the stream or to the channel, a hearty welcome to you, and don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button and come and say hello in the chat. Oh, thanks, Alan. Frank Stollery Parkett. Yeah, it's always nice to hit the 200 mark. It's no 40,000. Not going to get those Action Kid Thanksgiving parade numbers, but hey, 200. Not too shabby in my books. Yeah, the downtown, or I guess the north end downtown Canadian Tire. Of course, the other one is at Yonge and Dundas, or Yonge and Bay, more specifically. Some people might even say we're not downtown anymore. We've passed Bloor Street. You could say this is Midtown now. I think once you pass Davenport, then you're definitely in Midtown. Hello, Sunjib. How are you? And this person is honking for what reason now? He wants this car to do something, to turn and run over these cyclists. I think that's what he wants them to do. Why aren't you running over those cyclists? I demand that you turn right now. Yeah, he was trying to play the Funky Town theme with his horn, I think. With his horn, right? Honk, 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 honk. Yeah, Toronto Reference Library. The biggest downtown library. Pretty close, Whitby, dude. Only about 10 or 15,000 short. Hello, Robin Shepherd. How you doing?
Thank you.
Hey, James McDonald in Sarnia. How are you? Or should I say Jim and Janine? Hello to both of you. No, I've yet to experience Tipsy Johnny singing to me. I don't know how I'd feel about that.
But you can't take it personally.
Would he get all emotional and would he like sway? I don't know. Might be a bit much. Hey, Marie Palmer, hello. This is starting to get tall now. It's finally taking off. Hey, Rhonda Lloyd, hello. What's happening here? Is it like a pirate? Pirates! We got like the skull and crossbones. It has Chucky, sorry. It has Chucky in the front seat. What the deal? Is that Chucky? I think that is Chucky, right? What's happening here? Should I be scared? Jeez, I don't know. Maybe more scared of that music. It's like, let's take Chucky out for a ride. Oh yeah, John O'Meara, geez. It's never-ending drama with that building, right? So now we're heading south on Yonge Street. So we walk north on Bay, all the way to the end. I always find Yonge Street more interesting to walk down heading south. I'm not sure why. Walking into the heart of downtown, I guess, just seems more appealing.
Proceedings, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you too, Sapand, yeah. Does Toronto have the Christmas spirit yet? I don't know if it's quite there yet. Maybe just in the Distillery District. The City Hall Christmas tree isn't even lit up yet. And of course all the snow melted, so it doesn't feel very Christmassy yet. And there's no big Christmas tree in the Eaton Centre this year because they're doing work on the roof. The Galleria is being reclad with new glass, so they can't put the big Christmas tree up this year. Is that 100-story affordable housing? Yeah, in Bizarro World it is Van Ness Dweller, or an opposite land maybe. I think you have to be rolling in the dough to even get one of the cheapest units in that building. Moss Park discount variety with a Christmas window. Now that's what the neighborhood needs. That's a good way to clean up the neighborhood. Yep, okay. No turn signal there, pal. The first guy had a turn signal. This guy didn't. This is near Toronto Metropolitan University. Sort of. I mean, it's still a good 15-minute walk down the road, but we're getting sort of close to it a bit. It'll always be rye high to Susan. And just walk on the road. Do what you gotta do sometimes to get around the slower moving people. And now we hit a red light. Cash money, yeah! Hello, Jenny. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, indeed. Back in the T-Dot. What's the big red thing? It's some weird public art, Whitby dude. Very unusual new public art. Still growing, yeah, it's always growing. It's never going to stop. You're welcome, Colleen. I did that recent video of Granville Street in Vancouver, which I think is the closest thing to Yonge Street in their downtown area. But now that I'm on the actual Yonge Street, I can see that this is like just so much bigger and longer. And the buildings are much taller. Hey, visit it. I'm walking south on Yonge Street, or yeah, south. I'm at Wellesley right now. Yonge and Wellesley, heading south. You enjoyed that, did you, Jenny? Yeah. Yeah, some people love malls, and mall videos usually do pretty well when I record a good mall video, like that video I did of Sherway Gardens with Megan a little while ago, did pretty well. And when I do a Yorkdale video, that usually does well as well. Yes. So I kind of figured the West Edmonton Mall video would do all right. That Edmonton live stream actually did surprisingly well too in the number of views, like replay views it got. I think some Edmontonians maybe started sharing it, because I don't think there's been a live stream of downtown Edmonton before, at least not a recent one, and not as long as the one I did. It's just too bad it was so windy. Ay, ay, ay. You're partial to the pirate ship, yeah. I called it a pirate ship, but it's actually a replica of the Santa Maria, Christopher Columbus's ship. I just immediately just said, oh, it's a pirate ship, but it's not really supposed to be a pirate ship. Yeah, that's right. The Aura Mall, not so exciting. That's very true, yes. Hello, Figure. How are you? And all right, Susan, enjoy your dinner. Have an extra big helping to celebrate the American Thanksgiving with all of your American friends in the chat. And maybe Columbus was a pirate, yeah. Some people would put him in the same category.
That's like you do
Let's just say it was the Black Pearl. Alright, Sipan, have a good night. I guess it's pretty much night now. And when I was in Vancouver, I noticed that even on the main streets that are commercial, like a Yonge Street type thing, a lot of the buildings were one story. And I commented that you don't see that in Toronto very often, but there is this one little section here right on downtown Yonge where the buildings are only one story. You see this all the time in Vancouver, like for blocks and blocks you'll see these one-story buildings. But then you'll also see streets lined with high-rise apartments and condos also. The residential streets. John O'Meara, yeah, I found that out myself when a friend of mine was in Toronto staying there. And I went to go visit and I was like, how do I get in this place? And I think in Vancouver, when some of these commercial strips were built up, since Vancouver is a younger city, it just wasn't a substantial enough place to build up their commercial strips with multi-story buildings. So when those areas were first built up, one story was basically all Vancouver was big enough to handle, or like streets like Broadway or 4th in Kitsilano. You see lots of those one-story buildings along there. Whereas a similar strip, a similar distance from downtown in Toronto, the buildings would be like 2 or 3 stories at least. Beep, beep, beep. All right, we just crossed Carlton. Oh yeah, like the downtown peninsula is packed with tall buildings, so it's just the neighborhoods outside of downtown that have a commercial strip where you mostly find those one-story buildings. The ferry ride was awesome, Jenny. I did a video of it actually, so that'll be appearing on my channel in the near future. I didn't do like the full ride. It was like almost an hour ferry ride. I just did a short video just showing some of the scenery. We got some music. Talk over the music like I do, talk over the music. Talk it over, yeah, yeah, yeah. Van Ness Dweller, yeah, it's fairly active. It's kind of a mild day. Did I venture into East Hastings? I didn't. I just went to the very edge of it. Once in the live stream, and then I kind of walked past the edge of it again in one of my videos. I figured, I don't really need to walk through there. There are countless videos on YouTube of East Hastings, right? Of the downtown east side. Brad, I never made it to Stanley Park, unfortunately. Have to save that for next time, I guess. I'm not sure when next time will be. If my sister and her family move back to Toronto, I don't know if going back to Vancouver will be in the cards, not for a long time anyway. Oh, I'm glad I was missed, Jenny.
Well, we didn't see it walking over.
It's always nice to be missed. yeah, John O'Meara, yeah. Yeah, once upon a time, that was just a normal part of downtown. Maybe a bit grittier, but it certainly wasn't anything like it is now. Several decades ago, I'm gonna zoom on past this Muzak here. That corner got me before in like another video for a copyright claim. Towards the epicenter of the city. Who knew, right? How could you ever have guessed that I would walk through that part of town again? My brother-in-law in Vancouver watches my videos sometimes, and he said, please, no more videos of Yonge and Dundas. Please, no more Yonge and Dundas. But I'm like, but I like Yonge and Dundas. Other people like it too. Alright, got more music on this side again. This place is terrible for the music. Alright, there. I just had to mute it because that music was not going to let me talk over it unless I yelled very loudly.
But all the law, 10 commandments of God, can be fulfilled. All the law of Moses can be fulfilled in one day.
Yeah, the preacher's on that side now. They're usually over here.
It's not a man, it's not a thing. It's not in you. You don't have capacity to love, brother.
Is that so, Linda Ray? I didn't notice that. Oh, thanks. Hello, Best Times Reborn. You're welcome, Alan. I think I'm going to keep it going just a bit longer. I'm going to head east. I know I often do end my streams here at Yonge and Dundas, but I'm just going to walk a bit east this time before I wrap it up. And same to you, Best Times Reborn. Vancouver has its own belief guy, yep. Yeah, right at Granville and Robson. I think that's where he was. Or maybe it was Granville in Georgia. Yeah, it was Granville in Georgia, actually. That was the noisy intersection. Unknown. I might do another video like that, although there aren't too many other malls like that downtown. Other than the crappy Aura Mall, which I recently did a video of. Hey, Davey Bukaj, hello. What's with all these lights down Victoria Street? Thanks, Brad Palmer. Hello, Bill Vick. Welcome to the stream. What's for supper tonight? I'm not too sure. Maybe a Delicio veggie pizza. I do have one of those in my freezer. And I'm wondering if I should pop into there. That's my neighborhood burrito boys. Am I going to get run over here? Maybe. Thank you. Thank you. That was nice of them to stop for me. See, some Toronto drivers are cool. And you would have a good night. So maybe I'll wrap it up right here, actually, at my neighborhood burrito boys. And maybe I will go in and get myself a bean and cheese on whole wheat with everything on it except jalapenos. That's how I like my burrito. So I hope everyone enjoyed my return to Toronto here on Thursday evening. A nice mild day to walk around. Started off really foggy. The fog kind of went away. But thanks to everyone for the awesome chats. Thanks to the mods. Thanks to everyone who supported the channel with a super chat, super sticker, or any PayPal donations. Appreciate it very, very much. And of course, I'm going to be getting back to my regular routine now that I'm back in town. And I just got a battery notification. My phone is going to die shortly, so I guess I have to wrap up the stream now in any case. So keep an eye out for my next live stream in a few days' time, as per usual. And my daily videos. I have more coming up from Vancouver and Edmonton and Toronto, of course. So until next time, I will continue. Have a great night, everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. And Sheena Roberts, £5 right under the wire. Thank you very much, Sheena. appreciate it very, very much. Hope to see you in the next stream. And hit the subscribe button, anyone who's been enjoying the stream. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd be happy to show you around again next time. Okay, bye for now. Bye, everyone. Hello, Cena. I'm trying to end it. There we go.